So by this time, there are probably, dust, other small particles, lint balls, critters, small children taking up residence in my hair. And at this point, it's time to pay up, because if you're going to be up in here, you got to pay a little bit of rent. But yeah, I'm about to go from 100 to 0 real quick.
Oh my. Oh.
So before I do that, let me take a selfie. So as a necessary precaution, I am going to create a medium-sized section of hair, and I'm going to use a scrunchie to further secure it. And this just gives me some comfort just prior to me cutting and trimming away my crochet braids. Even though I do not have leave out, I know I have new growth, and I just want to be super cautious of my hair. And you can definitely change the height of the scrunchie. You can move it closer to your scalp, or you can move it further down. It really is based on preference. At this point, I'm already looking crazy. I already know that it might be a little rough for you guys to look at. With each snip, I feel like I look even more crazy. How do I look? Oh my God, don't tell me.
If they love you like this,
if you are more daring, I encourage you to do it freehand. Just pull your crochet braids out away from your scalp and cut upward away from your hair. I'm not responsible for baldness. I'm spraying an apple cider vinegar mixed with water so that I can clarify my scalp. This is for anyone who has had crochet braids installed for 3 weeks or more. All I'm taking is a 1/3 cup of water, and I am going to fill the rest up into the half mark graduation with apple cider vinegar, because I want a 2-to-1 ratio, as I do not want this to be too acidic, because again, we are going to be dousing this on our braids and our scalp, where there could be abrasions, there could be cuts, and you don't want any discomfort during the removal process, as your scalp may be tender. Now, my spray bottle only holds half a cup, which is why I use those particular measurements. Based on whatever container you use, you have to gauge and, calculate the 2-to-1 ratio so you're not messing yourself up. All right? I told you. Okay. And it's really that simple. I know you guys know about this. Now, what I love to do is spray around the perimeter of my hairline, especially at my edges and even the nape of the neck. This, if you give a simple, gentle rub, you begin to disturb any gel that you may have used, and it just starts to break it down into smaller parts so that when you're combing out your hair, you're not pulling it out. Now, I'm going to take R Curly's Quinoa Conditioner, and it's great for detangling. And I'm just going to saturate this braid, because this is an important braid for me, because all of my braids are intertwined into one. And the conditioner just helps me to better unravel my braid and create slip and just condition my hair prior to even further manipulating it. And as I encounter knots, it's super simple. They slip out. Sometimes you can even unravel them. Just unravel your braid, and as you encounter the knots, you can either gently pull at them as you added the conditioner to create slip, so they just come down the length of the hair. Once I get to my side braids, the perimeter braids, I like to saturate the area with more conditioner, because your edges, your front hairline is so important. You have to be super delicate, especially when you begin to comb out the hair, because you don't want to comb out your hair. And as you can see, because of the conditioner, I'm able to pull that crochet braid down the length of my hair, and there's no breakage because the conditioner is creating such great slip. It's perfect. Okay. All right. Another one. And at the end, I have my shrunken fro, and I just thought I would show you what it looked like. Okay. And I'm done. I hope this helped you guys.